Business Today TV is at the heart of the Rudraksh Convention Center, which actually signifies the developments of the India-Japan relationship and also defines what Panasonic is doing when it comes to developing world-class facilities with its products. Today, I am joined by the most senior dignitaries of from Panasonic, Mr. Rajesh Nandwani and Kato-san with us. Kato-san, first question to you. World-class convention center you've built. Fantastic products out here. Tell us about how India market means to Panasonic. What is the global leadership team saying? What is the message from Japan to India when it comes to expanding its footprint in India, sir?
Okay. My how to say consideration point of view, we are how to say the company for the anchor we are acquiring for this company for the 207. That means, but our Panasonic is a lot of our technology and how to motivate for the employee. That means this kind of power were utilized for their country and India. That means that we are collaborate with the Indian member too and collaborate with the Japan member together. That means we are success for this kind of growth. First of all, and of course we are a specialty for the manufacturing company, and of course the anchor is strong to sales network. That's why we are collaborate with together. So we are driving for the much more to the economic growth. This is my opinion.
Also, Mr. Nandwani, we were hearing about 6,250 crore rupees worth of investments that the company plans to put in. Can I also ask you some brief on what all these investments would be, catered to or tapered to, more into the electrical and wiring business, more into the lighting business, home products? Could you give us a sense there?
Okay. As we all know that India is one of the fastest growing economies, and already the India is poised to become the world's third largest economy coming next 4 to 5 years. So from the Japan side, we already have 6,250 crore investment planned for next 7 years, so that we can contribute to the Indian society. This 6,250 crore is from the global perspective of Panasonic Electric Works. But India being the focus country, so we are aiming that major of the investment should be coming to India, and this will be for the growth of all business verticals, primarily focusing on increasing the market share of wiring device, where we are already the market leader, and also where our market share is little less than 10%, we will be investing heavily there so that we can gain a substantial market share and contribute more in the India growth story.
Kato-san, as the managing director, can I ask you when it comes to manufacturing, when it comes to gaining market share in India, could you give me a number as to what the market share is currently, and what are you planning to grow your market share with? How many numbers?
Yeah. As regarding for the wiring device business, this is one of our pillar of the business. So currently, our market share in India is around 40%, around 40%. But for future, we aim for the 2030. We aim to go the 50%. That means the additional 10% improve for the current status. This is our expectation.
All right. When you also spoke about your presentation about expanding marketing, in fact, Nandwani Saab also, in fact, mentioned the same thing. India is one of the crucial markets, followed by Vietnam and other Middle Eastern countries. There's a huge potential right now, for development. So, despite India, what all markets are you looking at?
This is a difficult question. I mean, and I already explained for that. Globally, for the we aim to the. Of course, same for the 2030, we are aim to the number one global share in the wiring device. That means, of course, that way, one of the untapped area, the East, Middle East, of course, the East Africa. That means we are expanding this kind of Indian power. And of course, manufacturing power or sales power utilized for in the market. That means we are successful in India. After that, expanding for another country.
All right, Mr. Nandwani, if I could ask you on the solar bit out here, a little bit on the solar front. Sure, no problem. I'll tweet my question. When it comes to the investment opportunities and job growth in India, what is Panasonic's aim? The company also is hugely into CSR in India. What is the growth plan when it comes to building employment here?
Okay, so as we explained that from Panasonic perspective, India is the most important country from Japan side, and all the strategic investments and more technology support from Japan is being given. And with our new factory in Shri City, we already have given employment to almost 600 people. And going forward, we are planning to add another 400, 500 people in next 3 to 5 years. So job opportunities will be created for Indian people, and we will continue to invest in India.
All right, sir. Is there any expansion plans? Because 2007 to 8, if I'm not mistaken, Anchor was probably one of the biggest partnership in this sector was done. Are there any inorganic or organic expansion plans or acquisition of further many more companies that you're looking at?
Yeah, so Anchor was acquired in 2007, and it is a success story. We all know that Panasonic and Anchor both are growing strong each day. And from Panasonic perspective, we are aiming to increase our market share further. And for this, we continue to explore both organic and inorganic growth opportunities. Whenever any suitable opportunity is there, of course, Panasonic will be willing to look for that.
Can you give us any names when it comes to what are you looking at, so that for the benefit of our viewers or probably the companies that you.
For example, I cannot say the actual name, but our point of view, we are manufacturing and sales the company, but we are expanding, of course, much more the service O&M point of view. We try to seek to the good company, and of course some technology or our another manufacturing point of view. We try to do it expansion. That means this kind of scope point of view we are seeking for this kind of company. If you have a chance.
Sure.
That means we are complete for our portfolio.
Okay. Also, Mr. Nandwani, cables and wires is one business in India which is on a massive expansion spree. With houses buildings up and the infrastructure of the country, literally rising. How are you planning to integrate yourself by bidding for government projects? Is there a plan there? Are you proactively participating and trying to garner more projects, because this sector is somewhere it's limitless expansion. So any idea on that, sir?
So from PEWIN perspective, we very well recognize India growth story. Housing for all is a very prestigious project, and we are committed towards it. So we already recognize the opportunities for future and have started the launching products which will be suiting for the economy segment also. So Ziva was a product which was launched 3 years back, and I'm glad that today Ziva is the India's fastest growing electric wire and device product in India already. Also in other categories also, like switchgear and wires and cables, we are launching economical products also. So we can cater to people who can afford high quality products at affordable prices. That's what we are looking for.
Also, when you see various sectors in the country, like automobile sector, housing sector, there's a demand for a premium product in India. Indians are wanting to have bigger cars, bigger houses now. Are you also planning to venture into any luxury kind of segment, catering to a particular audience and not towards the middle class and economical section, if I may say so? Is there a plan there?
Yes. So as I mentioned, so we are leader in wire and device. So when I say leader, we are present in all segments, starting from economy to the premium to the luxury. So in wire and device today we have premium products like Vision, Thea, home automation, KNX, touch switches, smart retrofit controllers. So we are catering to each segment, and I'm glad to inform that we are strongly growing in premium segment, which is the fastest growing segment for us.
And sir, if you could break it down for me towards the last end of my questions for the interview, if you could break down to me how the luxury segment is demand is versus how the economical section demand is. Any idea on that front, sir?
See, if I have to say from the absolute amount wise, the economy and middle is of course the largest segment. But from the growth perspective, now luxury is growing because the urban consumers aspirations are going, and today people are willing to invest in these products. So the amount was, if I say economy segment is growing, but from the growth ratio perspective, the luxury segment is growing more.
Very interesting insight. And towards the last question, Mr. Kato-san, G20 is happening in India, and Japanese Prime Minister is also here. What do you feel about the G20, sir? Any comment you'd like to offer? And how successful would it be? And is it a good move?
Of course, in Japan and India, the too much strong relationship more than 70 years, I think. That means this kind of opportunity, and in Japan point of view also too much focus on Indians movement. That's why, of course, we contribute for our Panasonic to India. That's why also how to contribute technology. Of course, how can I say empowerment for our employee, the knowledge. That's why. How to we are giving to this kind of the knowledge and the technology and improve to the India. Of course, the Japan side also government also support to the Indians movement improvement. That way we much more success to the future. That means I expect for their contribution.
All right. Well, very crisp and precise. Kato-san and Mr. Nandwani talking about how the company plans organic expansion as well, and how the luxury segment growth-wise is giving out good numbers. Nandwani sir, thank you so much. Kato-san, thank you so much for joining us at Business Today TV. Thank you so much for joining us.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.